Only Mugman.
The one and only Mugman, the Monkelman Slayer himself. It's such an old reference now that I think about it. It's like 6 years old at this
And
point.
I mean, Mug has to be. Mug also has to have power up right now, being ranked 9th on the PR.
Yeah.
It's always been known from Mr. 9, Mr. 9th.
Yeah, now finally getting that recognition as Mr. 9th. But let's see if it's going to be another 9th in the losers bracket or if it's going to be a top 8 placement. We are in the final stage of the bracket almost. So let's see how it's going to go. We got Rosalina on the PS2 against Samus from Muck. Just immediate pressure from Solo there, not allowing Muck to breathe. Like not even absorbing these charge shots. Just not allowing Muck to charge shots is already big enough.
So much pressure from Solo thus far. And Muck has to find a way to get rid of Luma. Does it right there. But now has to fight Rosalina all on her own. This might give him a little bit of an opening to get him some damage. Does find it right there, but it's not that much. And Luma is right back. And now you have to land or recover versus Rosalina with Luma, which is just really rough. Especially when it's Solo piloting the Rosalina and the Luma.
Yep, yeah, you have to give her that latch trap, man. Just get the Luma out of there. That is your way to the next stage of this bracket. But still, Rosalina's up smash is strong enough. Solo taking that first stock. Unfortunately, Muck dropping ledge trap. Kind of a big impact there. Actually, that still clipped her.
That dash attack does so much. Got rid of Luma, put Rosalina off stage. That's insane.
Okay, now another clank coming through. This time Solo being the victor of that. Solo looking for a way to get a second stock going. Is going to pass it on to the Luma, but Luma not catching on. Not being ready for the pass like the Dutch soccer team is going to be passing it on now. And Muck 67%. Still another way to find that first stock on Solo here.
Does find a big hit with the Nair right there. Gets rid of Luma.
Actually.
Oh, actually not.
Picks it up again. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah. But I feel like he has been putting a lot of resources into getting rid of Luma, and meanwhile Rosalina is just dealing damage. Does finally get grabbed, and of course that up throw, especially on the light characters such as Rosalina, will do the job. And now Muck has to find a way to make it back. Gets hit by the Luma, gets put into another ledge track position. Solo is already able to cover as much as possible right there.
Okay, blocks the charge on entirely that Luma, saving Rosalina at the end of the day. Another up smash attempt, another one. This is what Solo's getting known for. That up smash is so strong from that Luma. For Rosalina as well, but Solo just really likes that up smash. There you go.
Yeah, and that move just does a lot for Rosalina. Just works as an anti-air, works as a punish as well. And especially in combination with Luma, it does so much for her.
Okay, greedy approach from Solo there, getting back to the stage.
Ooh,
with them there, they're getting punished, and suddenly this is looking kind of even with how light Rosalina is.
Oh, misses the B reverse right there.
Oh, gets away from it actually.
Oh, that's definitely a bad situation for Rosalina. Luma is on stage to help her out, but it doesn't really matter. The charge shot is right there to take it out. And now Muck is in the driver's seat for the first time in the set.
Yep,
and
it is the Muck in the driver's seat, but he instantly gets removed from it.
Yeah, I mean he was at like 170, so it was close to curtains. But even then, making it back after being down, this is actually a pretty rough match as well for Solo. So this is still anyone's game, anyone's set.
Yeah.
This is gonna be very interesting.
The cracks are forming actually. It's just like the damage is coming through soundly, but it's getting that KO opportunity is so hard for Solo this time again. You see the damage, we see just the Rosalina neutral coming through, getting the double jab in.
Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, gets rid of the Luma to recover, so that's a nice way for Muck to get back right there. Does find Solo above him, does give him some percent, but Luma is back. And I guess Luma's gone again.
He's gone. Pretty big block though. Surface Spurb as well, blocking the entire charge shot. In front of stage again, a greedy approach by Solo, landing with that nair again. It works out this time, but Muk seems to be ready for that. Gets the upper in, not being able to get the KO, but this time just deletes him off the screen. And it's going to be game 1 for Solo.
Yep.
Cracks forming, I'd say. Cracks worth showing.
Yeah, I feel at the end for Merc as well. So
yeah,
both players getting in some pretty scary moments.
But it's anyone's. It seems to be more of anyone's game than what it was expecting.
Oh
actually.
yeah, absolutely.
More of anyone's game, but let's see if game 2, same stage, same character, is gonna be the difference maker for Muk here. Was so close to taking that first game. Solo so close to losing it. Let's see if their defenses are gonna be tight, especially their offenses. I think that's like the biggest part that is crackable if both splits. Just the offense, the overextensions, the up smashes. Let's see who gets it first.
Oh, and once again, the jab on the ledge, the double jab actually doing damage and getting Muk off stage. Once again, Solo putting in a lot of unanswered damage thus far. Muk finally gets the grab, gets some damage in of himself. Luma is still on the screen.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The rocket deals with Luma. And now Muk can try to get back at Rosalina until Luma is back, which is right now.
I think that I really like that you said is that Muk is spending so much resources just getting rid of that Luma. Like a little bit too much. Just the charge shell's being wasted entirely. I don't want to say wasted, but you being used entirely on it is just such a big part of your pressure going through. And especially if Solo starts punishing those or just flat out deleting those with the Luma moves, with the down tilt, with the forward tilt, it's going to be enough for Rosalina to get rid of the charge shells now. Another jab coming through. Muk still on the first, or having to take one stock from Solo. And already about to lose their second.
Solo is looking very dominant this game thus far. Really manages to put on a lot of pressure. Muk doesn't have the right answers yet. Just 54% on Solo thus far.
He gets the back throw, no KO there. But still, computer situation gets the Luma throw, but I have to watch out. Not gonna be. It actually is gonna be.
That's gonna be it.
I thought it was gonna be Gentleman, but it's gonna be the rapid jab, and that is gonna be enough for Solo to get it going. And all the big damage coming through. 22 and sent to the wrong direction. Yeah, Solo just completely tightened up their defenses this game, it seems.
This is looking so different from game 1, and I'm surprised because I feel like Muk was definitely still in this at the very start of the game. But now Solo is just running a train all over him, I'd say.
It's like Solo's offense already was good at game 1, but he just got caught a couple of times in a really unfortunate spot. And this time it just seems like that KO power is much more consistent. The defense to get rid of Samus is so much more dangerous this game. And Muk seems to be struggling to get that hit in. Luma now being a walking time bomb. But he's going to be passing it out for now.
And still not taking that first stock.
Oh, almost getting a charge on him up. Solo living to tell another tale.
Yeah, and once again Luma taking the charge shot right there. And still not enough to take the stock. The up air does finally do it. But this is just such a big uphill battle for Muk. Maybe it's just all about collecting data for the next game.
Yes,
and
that was exactly the way I thought that was going to go. It's so weird to know which direction you're going to go in after that down smash.
Yeah, that feels like a guess, for sure.
Yeah, and then being at the ledge, it just being DI messing you up. But still, great stuff from Solo there. Catching Muk off guard there. And just the entire game put on so much pressure on Muk that he just kind of fell apart, it seems, at some points. Rosalina and Luma are going to be back in game number 3. Solo currently up 2-0, still hasn't dropped a single game, and now Muk in the position to maybe get rid of that Luma, get rid of that Solo, and set his name on the board, but it's looking rough. It's looking very rough. Okay. Here comes conversions coming through from Solo. Town and City being the bigger stage now. Goodbye, Luma.
Yeah. So maybe this stage might allow Mug to get a little bit more rid of Luma, or like a little bit easier, but I'm not sure so far.
Yeah, it's like he can just run away a bit more to get his charger going to not have to deal with Rosalina's approaching mid-range, right? It's that mid-range that's so dangerous against her. But you also have a stage with very close side blast zones, a character with very good capabilities of KOing off the side with the backer with the F smash and the down smash. But of course, you have that space. Shield poking with the up air. Now Mug in a position to take this stock. If he gets to land, Luma is gone, and we're slowly but surely rising in percentages. Timber back air. Now really looking for that KO, but gets back aired himself. And that's the first stock from Mug being gone. How did you dodge every hit of that forward? Actually.
Oh, and the little combo right there.
Down tilt, just resetting that Luma constantly. Tries to go for the up B coverage, but doesn't get it.
This is so dangerous. Like, Solo feels so much in control at the ledge.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do, right? You have that forward air, but it's so dangerous to do that and get the down tilt.
That was so clean.
That
was insane, and it killed so early as well.
was some double shenanigans, man. I mean, Solo is already really good at that, but pulling it out in such a clutch way, great stuff from Solo there, and now first charge being absorbed, and this is looking more rough by the second. Mug's still looking for that KO option. Like, we've seen a lot of these back airs. Like, it was so kind of what Solo had game one, right? Just being so stuck in your kill options that you kind of drop everything else.
Yeah, and Solo has been adapting so well to this set. Does finally lose his first stock, but yeah. He did make the adjustments. Is looking very, very strong so far in this game 3. Gets the jabs in, barely doesn't send Mug into the blast zone.
Actually, really like that forward.
And Luma still lived.
Okay, and this is dangerous. You have to get off that ledge. Gets the down tilt. Still not
touching
the
the blast line right there.
I'm missing it with a pixel, and this is rough. You have to go through it. Dodge the down smash. Luma still tanking it and is interrupting that combo. Even the simplest of bread and butters are going to be interrupted by that space ball. Oh, yeah,
that should be it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's going to be a 3-0 from Solo there. Quick stuff. Great stuff. Some great desyncs actually that last game. We saw a lot of these, like, really,
like as the set progressed, Solo got into it more and more.
Yeah.
After that first game, which was pretty scary, just managed to like keep his game plan going, setting up the pressure, and just dominating game 2 and 3 from there.